In 1972, Herbert Mullin killed 13 people in California because he believed he could prevent an impending earthquake. Mullin, diagnosed with schizophrenia, claimed he heard voices telling him that human sacrifices were necessary to avert the disaster. Born on April 18, 1947, in Salinas, California, Herbert Mullin led a seemingly normal life until high school, where he was considered most likely to succeed. Things took a sharp downturn after his best friend died in a car accident, a trauma some experts believe triggered his schizophrenia. At 19, Mullin experimented with cannabis and LSD, becoming a regular drug user, which reportedly exacerbated his mental illness. His family first noticed signs of schizophrenia when he was 21. Despite voluntary admission to a local hospital, Mullin left after 6 weeks with a bleak prognosis. Over the next few years, he was in and out of hospitals, often refusing prescribed treatments and group therapy. By the age of 23, 3 separate doctors diagnosed him with schizophrenia. As Mullin's mental state deteriorated, he developed bizarre ideas linking his birthday to the catastrophic San Francisco earthquake of 1906. In 1972, a scientist predicted a disastrous quake would hit Northern California on January 4, 1973. Mullin's internal voices told him that human sacrifices were needed to prevent this catastrophe. He believed that through history, humans had protected their continents from devastating earthquakes by committing murders. His first victim was Lawrence White, a man he bludgeoned to death with a bat on October 13, 1972, believing White was a prophet from the Bible asking to be killed to save others. His second victim was Mary Guilfoyle, a college student whom he stabbed and dismembered on October 24. On November 2, Mullin killed Father Henri Tomei in a Catholic church, believing the priest had volunteered as a sacrifice. On January 25, 1973, he murdered 5 people in one day, further convinced his actions were averting disaster. That day, he killed an old friend, the friend's wife, and a woman with her 2 children. He later killed 4 teenagers at a campsite on February 6, claiming they had telepathically consented. Mullin was finally apprehended on February 13, 1973, after killing his 13th victim in broad daylight. A neighbor recorded Mullin's license plate number, leading to his arrest. In court, Mullin attempted to represent himself, but was deemed mentally unfit. Assigned a public defender, he was found guilty of 10 murders with premeditation, suggesting legal sanity. Sentenced to life, Mullin remains in California's Powell Creek State Prison. Eligible for parole in 2020, his chilling story serves as a disturbing intersection of mental illness and violent delusion.